Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer, and today I have a really fun video. It is telling you about my 3 businesses that I own right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys a little bit farther back, give you a little background of how I got to where I am today. First, I'll give you the name of the 3 jobs that I have. The 3 businesses that I own is Load of Craft, Cute Crystals, and then also a company called My Reptile Rocks. Okay. Back in 2013, I did work in the city as a paralegal law clerk. Didn't go to school for it, got lucky, got a job, and it was one of those jobs that you're gone from 6 in the morning because you're commuting into the city, and you don't get home till about 7 o'clock at night. So it was very little time that I got to spend with Skyla, and it just took a lot of time away from just being a mom. In 2013 I was at this law firm for about 4 years or so, and my boss actually got sick and passed away. So there was no job for me anymore, basically. So at the time, my husband and I were in a relationship. We were actually living together. He was helping me raise Skyla, and I needed to find a job. Well, I wanted to start working for myself just because I've always wanted to, and just felt like it was a good time to start. So I really sat down, tried to think of what do I want to do, what do I enjoy doing to make money, and also be able to be a stay-at-home mom type thing. So I went back and forth. My husband also works from home. He owns a business where he builds websites, hosts websites, and then he also works for a huge company as an IT manager. So when I wanted to start a business, I went to him first because he can build me a website. So the first adventure that I went on is wanting to start a business was photography. Now, photography has always been a hobby of mine, but I was confused, do I want to make it a job? Just because I love photography. Love taking pictures of obviously my daughter, nature, friends, kids, stuff like that. So I went ahead and gave it a shot. He built me a website, and then I got jobs here and there, mostly word of mouth, just friends and friends of friends, but it wasn't paying the bills like I wanted it to. Still want to provide for my family, things cost money, so I still kept doing the photography, but mostly for just a hobby, just favors and whatnot. So then I came up with this idea that instead of photography, I love crafting, I love refinishing furniture, painting things. So let me build another website. Well, not me, my husband, my boyfriend at the time. Can you please build me a website for crafting? I want to do that. So we did try to build a website, and at first it was a little complicated because I was kind of it was hard to keep up with the inventory. There was no steady inventory. It was as I found pieces, then I would put them up for sale. So that's when I discovered Etsy, because Etsy is really simple. It's really easy to put on one-off items on Etsy to sell. So that's where Load of Craft was born, was pretty much Etsy. So I was working from home, doing what I love doing, stopped really doing the photography thing, and concentrated on Load of Craft. So about 2014 I started officially Load of Craft. Now, it wasn't very strange for a friend of mine to see something online or anything and say, "Hey Jen, can you make this for me?" Well, a friend of mine came to me one day and said, "Jen, I saw a pair of shoes online and they had crystals, Swarovski crystals on them. Can you make me a pair?" Let me take a look and see if I could find like a tutorial or something. Couldn't find anything, so I taught myself how to use glue and crystals, and with a lot of trial and error with picking up one crystal at a time, I finally got it into a groove. I opened up Cute Crystals. Now Cute Crystals had a few other names, I think Bling Boutique I went through. Again, this was all through Etsy. If you ever look on Etsy for Swarovski crystal shoes, you're gonna see a lot of different sellers. Yeah, so if you're looking for a pair of shoes, you can go to cutecrystals.com, or if you want to see different shoes that people have to offer, you can go onto Etsy. There's plenty of options to choose from. I still like doing the shoes. I will do the shoes. I have a lot of brides that I do shoes for, because I actually did my shoes for my wedding and it was a big hit. Put a picture out there, people loved it, and I have a lot of brides that come to me, they want me to do their shoes for their wedding, which is great. I still love doing shoes. Now this is where I think you guys are all waiting for, like, what is this job that Jen does that she keeps talking about? I don't tell a lot of people. I probably have friends that don't even know about this business called My Reptile Rocks. Now, how My Reptile Rocks came alive was, we found an animal expo online. I thought, hey, let's go to this animal expo. I'll make some dog collars, maybe some dog treats, blankets, beds, dog beds, whatever I could. I'm just always trying to come up with different things just to make money, and it's fun for me. So what I did was I made the dog collars, made some dog beds, dog treats. We go to this expo, and little do I know, I assumed it was for all animals. It was probably about 80% all reptiles. Yeah, I mean, you walk in and they have like these big cricket booths and they're selling all kinds of different stuff. It was a little overwhelming. I probably was one of the very few people there selling anything dog related, which was okay for me, because people would buy stuff and it was great. So one day I had somebody come up to me and say, you know, hey, I see you have these dog beds. Do you make, they call them hammocks, reptile hammocks. They basically they're almost like a triangle, and they go into the corner of the tank, and they're held up by suction cups. They asked for if I could make one and bring it to the next show. So I said, yeah, no problem. So go home, make some hammocks. Well, I made about 20 of them, sold every one of them the next week that we went. So, okay, so I start making more reptile hammocks instead of dog beds. Well, then I had somebody come up to me and say, can you make instead of a dog collar, make some kind of harness for my reptile? Well, I said, oh, yeah, I'll come up with something. I'll try. So I went home and I did a little bit of research, and I did see they do make reptile harnesses. They're leather, and you put their front legs through the leather holes, and it's fine. I'm sure it works. It's great. What the person wanted from me was something that was adjustable, that as the reptile grows, they can still use it. I came up with a couple different prototypes until I came up with my final one, and I brought a couple to the expo of their adjustable reptile harnesses. And I don't know, I can't remember how many I brought. It wasn't that many because I wasn't sure. Well, I ended up selling all of those. So eventually all the dog stuff went away. I went crazy. Crazy. I went and got a bunch of different colors of the material that I used to make the harnesses out of. Every color you could think of, different colored beads, different variations. Kept making the hammocks too, which was still a big hit. And yeah, just kept selling them and selling them. So then I was like, okay, all right, well, let me go ahead and come up with a name. and that's when I came up with my Reptile Rocks. It just fit our family. My husband's in a band. We're both full of tattoos. It just, I don't know, it was fitting for us. A lot of people think that I sell rocks for reptiles, so it's interesting. What? You like that? Okay. So usually when people ask me what I do for a living, I will tell them about Q crystals. I'll tell them about Load of Craft. Sometimes I'll tell people, depending on the situation or what kind of mood I'm in, about the reptile leashes. Usually I get weird looks, like, really? Like, well, I think the most people that understand are the people at the post office, because I'm obviously there all the time with either my personalized books or reptile leashes, which are in packages, little packages. They know which ones that they are. Last year, before my dad passed away, he was living with us, and this is before we had hospice come in and help us take care of him before he passed. I was approached by one of the largest retailers wanting to sell my reptile leashes in their online store. And at the time, I was taking care of my father, and the amount of leashes that they wanted in colors and variations, it was a lot. So we're still, I can't say the name because we're still trying to figure all that out, but it was really cool experience for me, always doubting myself about the leashes, and then having this huge company come to me and like reach out to me. I guess they had tried contacting me through Etsy, and they found me, I think, like on Facebook or something, and they asked if we could do like an online kind of like meeting thing. So that was really cool experience for me, and we're still trying to figure that out, but I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, the 3 jobs that I have are Load of Craft, Cute Crystals, and my Reptile Rocks. So those are my 3 jobs that I have. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. Would love to answer any curious questions or anything, really. You keep hitting the thing. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had planned to do more sit-down videos. This is my very first one, so I appreciate your guys' patience. And sorry I keep looking up. I'm trying not to. Really, it's really hard. I hear people talk about that all the time, like that they keep looking at themselves instead of at the lens. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this all edited and uploaded for you guys. We have some fun videos coming up this week, some cleaning videos, a mommy and me cleaning video. Skyla wants to help me clean the kitchen for a video, which is great news for me. Love getting help. We also have a video of us cleaning Skyla's room, and I have to edit that. We filmed that yesterday, so that should be really exciting. Her room did turn out good, and I can't wait for you guys to see that. Also, her new decor is so cute. We made a dream catcher. It was great. Yeah, so go ahead and watch out for those videos this week, and thank you so much for being patient with this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.
We run away to get us